What is up, everybody? It's Cobbs here, and today I am back with the best skin in the game series, episode 6. If you guys don't know what this series is about, in the link in the description will be the first episode where I explain the rules. So in today's video, we had to go over the OG Batman, but later on this week, I will definitely go over the Dark Knight in this series as well. So for the possibility of 5 points, we have my personal preferences towards this skin. I've got to say, I wasn't too excited before it came out, but now actually using this skin, it's so amazing. Even without the cape, even though I do think the cape adds a lot to this skin, it still looks great to me. I'm more excited for the Joker skin, which I hope comes out. If it does, I will use that skin so much. I'm not a huge fan of Batman, and I feel like we have to talk about that. I like the Joker, but Batman himself, he's just not that appealing to me as a superhero. But for the skin, guys, I have to give it a 5 out of 5. I'm super impressed. I think they did a great job. I think it looks amazing, except for a few problems. So now for a possibility of 10 points, we have the creativity aspect of this skin. So as you guys know, this is based on a popular movie, Superman. No, but for real, guys, almost every skin in this game is based on something. And the creativity aspect is sort of, do we have any other skins that look like it? Are there any other skins that have a similar theme to this skin? I would say a few of them. We do have a few other superhero skins, and we also have the Dark Knight. I don't know if you guys think I'm being a little bit too hard here, but I think I have to take off 1 point for the creativity of Batman because we have the Dark Knight. Let's say the Batman came out 2 weeks after the Dark Knight came out. I would probably take off 4 or 5 points because, I mean, it's just ripping off another skin. I also have to take off 1 point for there being so many other superhero skins, and it's a paid advertisement, even though I think it's cool. So I'm gonna give Batman 8 out of 10 for creativity. So now it's time to go over the details of this skin. Do I like them? Do I hate them? The one thing I first noticed with this skin is that chin. I don't know what it is about it, but that chin just throws me off so much. It looks like he's sad more than he's angry. It looks like he's a wimp hiding behind a costume more than he's actually Batman. And I think that really throws me off. But I won't be too harsh on it because when you turn them around, when you actually use them in game, you're not going to be able to see that. But that is very distracting to me. I feel like they did a very poor job here. I don't know why, but he just looks so dorky and wimpy. It looks like he's just dressed up as Batman. He's not actually Batman. For the details of this skin, it sort of comes down to personal preference. Do you like the Batman design or do you dislike it? I would have to say, I like the Batman design, and I think it looks even better than I thought it would have. There's really not one detail I would take away. It's a very simple skin, but it just looks very good. So for me, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 solely based on how wimpy and dorky he looks. I just hate it. It really just throws me off of this skin a little bit. So now it's time to talk about the color scheme for a possibility of 10 points. Guys, I really have to say, the belt, it looks like diarrhea. The color scheme, they definitely could have changed this up a little bit. I mean, Batman, I don't know if he has that same exact color scheme. I've looked up pictures. I don't think he does for the belt. I feel like it's a little bit more gold or yellow than this diarrhea color we have here. Let's say in the comic books, in the movies, in everything, it's that color. That's fine. Switch it up in Fortnite. Make it more of a gold or yellow color. Make it a little bit different than this diarrhea color we have. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't mind it all that much when you're using a cape because you can't see it. But let's say you're not using a cape, I really hate the color scheme on this. Other than that, it has a very plain color scheme, but I do like it all around. I don't think it's bad. Now it's time to go over the Backbling combos for a possibility of 10 points. This works, I guess, with the color scheme, but it looks super ugly. We have the black shield, which I do like. I honestly really like the bladed wings. See that color scheme on the bladed wings? It somewhat goes with his belt, and that's what I was trying to find combos for. Do any back blings work with that ugly, disgusting belt color? Well, I guess more actually do than I thought. We have the cuddle bow. I thought the frozen shroud looked okay. I would definitely use his back bling over the frozen shroud though. I thought the gauge looked alright. It doesn't match the belt color scheme all that much, but it's close enough. The buckler actually matches it almost perfectly, I would say. Ballistic is a little bit too gold, but it works, I guess, if you want to use a purse on his back. We have the wolf pack. I felt like this one was, again, close to working but not perfect. I put the royale flags here just to show you, hey, the color scheme doesn't work with that belt. I actually like the ice mantles on him. I don't know why, I just do. Again, another example of how the high caliber, the gold, just doesn't work with the belt, and it really throws you off. If it was a gold color, this one would have so many more combinations. Ironically, the burgle bag I actually liked with him. We have the catalyst here, the dog bowl. I felt like it fit in perfectly. The perfect center of his back. Look at that right there. I would say the Coven cape is his best cape design besides his. I really like it. We have the diamond star, which I think fits in perfectly on his back. I think it looks okay. These wings, they're not the same color scheme, but close enough to maybe use if you want to use some wings. We obviously have his cape, which I just think is such a cool design. I love how it connects to his neck. I love that. Thank you, Epic Games. You're awesome for that. Trash lid. It's alright. Again, another ironic one. The strong box I thought looked okay. The shadow wings I actually really like if you want to use a different type of wing design. Maybe over the dusk wings, but if you don't have the shadow wings, then maybe just go for the dusk wings if you want to use a wing design. The night cloak, I sort of like how it's a little bit more colorful. You could use it if you wanted to. Floppy felt looked decent. The Dark Knight cape looked okay. The Cobra, I guess, works with him. It's one of the weirdest gold colors I've ever seen. That's why I think it sort of works with his belt design. I feel like I may be a little bit generous here, but I have to give him 6 out of 10 for the Backbling combos. I feel like there are a few different Backblings that work with that belt color. The bladed wings, the buckler, the Cobra, those are the 3 that I feel like work. The Ice Mantle, it really stands out, but I like it. I like the fact that it stands out and doesn't fit in necessarily with this skin. There are a few other black back blings you could use, but honestly guys, if it's not a cape or a few back blings that I showcased, I probably wouldn't use it. So 6 out of 10, maybe a little bit generous, but I felt like some of these back bling designs worked, they just weren't for me. So now it's time to talk about the in-game disadvantages, and I gotta be honest guys, when I first saw this skin, I thought it was gonna be super bulky, but I don't think there are any in-game disadvantages. It's a lot more slender than it looks. Because you look at this guy and he looks ripped, he looks super muscular, but he's pretty skinny at the same time. So maybe if there was no in-game disadvantages, there's no way for that to happen. The skin may be a little bit bulkier. But guys, yeah, don't worry about it. If you want to purchase a skin, you're not going to have any problems. It is pretty slender for a male skin. So yeah, just go out and buy it if you want to. There's no in-game disadvantages for 5 out of 5 points. So now it's time to talk about, would I want a reskin for a possibility of 5 points? And let's be honest guys, does anyone want a reskin? I mean, is the Dark Knight a reskin of the Batman? In a way it is, in a way it's its own thing, but I would say I do not want a reskin. I don't want Epic Games to make a reskin of this skin. I don't want them to change it up, make it crazy, give it a green, purple, yellow color scheme. I think that's just going a little bit overboard. Yes, I would want some changes to the skin, even if they are small, but I wouldn't want them to completely ruin the design of Batman. So for me, I think this is one of those skins that I just don't want a reskin for. No matter how cool I think Batman is, I don't care about a reskin. I don't want a reskin of the OG Batman. So 0 out of 5 for would I want a reskin of this skin. I've tallied up all the points for Batman. Now it's time to go through and tell you where he ranks amongst these 6 skins. So at our number 5 spot, we have Dynamo with the Moisty Merman at 32 out of 55 points. At our number 4 spot, we have Batman with 38 out of 55 points. At our number 3 spot, we have Ventura with 41 out of 55 points. At our number 2 spot, we have Musha with 45 out of 55 points. And at our number 1 spot, we have Slushy Soldier with 48 out of 55 points. So does that mean I like the Batman less than Ventura, the Slushy Soldier, and Musha? I would say for Slushy Soldier, it's close. I don't know who I like more, but I would say as of right now, I do like the Batman more than Musha and Ventura. But that's sort of how this series goes. It doesn't mean necessarily that my best favorite skins are going to be on top, because there are so many different factors that play into this. Like, would I want a reskin? If I wanted a reskin of this skin, he would have been above Ventura. If I didn't think he looked so wimpy, if that belt color scheme was a little bit different, he would have been above Musha. If the Dark Knight skin wasn't in the game and there weren't so many other superhero skins, he might have been above Slushy Soldier. So there are so many different factors that play into this. Just keep that in mind, guys. But tell me what you think about the Batman skin. I definitely love it. It is in 4th place out of 6 different skins though as of right now. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.